Oh, baby. 1100? Sheesh. Zooey Mama, how's it going, everybody? I'm here to showcase my ongoing raw power deck that took me to a very quick infinite this season. I got to infinite much quicker than usual, pretty easily with a nice 70% win rate that was full of 4 and 8 cube wins. And honestly, the deck is not that hard to play. People really just underestimate the power of raw power ongoing cards. So I'm going to go over the deck, the cards in it, some possible replacements if you don't have all of them. And then of course we'll get into some nice gameplay highlights where I will show you some great wins and also some great losses, because it's important to show those as well. But man, we were just winning. I do have the full VOD on my last live stream if you wanted to watch all of the games, but I'll show you just the most fun and important ones to showcase. So let's get into it. So here is the exact deck list that I used. Now I have used a similar ongoing tribunal list to hit infinite in the past. This one doesn't actually need the Living Tribunal. He's more of a backup option, alternative win condition, but I'm just going to run through the cards, and this deck is just so good, honestly, and it's gotten better with the additions of Ravonna and Miss Marvel, who were not around when I hit infinite with a similar list in the past. So to start off, we've got Nebula. She's the only one-cost card in this deck, so if you draw her early, that's great. She'll add some power. If not, it's okay. No big deal. Zabu, we only have 2 targets for in Miss Marvel and Iron Lad, but most of our power from this deck comes from 4 to 6 cost cards. So for the early game, we're really just looking to get some energy cheat or a little bit of assistance. We also have Ravonna as another 2 cost card. She's here to give discounts to Iron Man and Mystique, okay? Just looking to help out these big power swings later on. Mystique, it's an ongoing deck. So many great effects from Mystique. Extremely strong here. Magik to extend the game to turn 7. Again, this deck is pretty expensive, so getting the game to 7 turns is so strong. We want to do that almost every time we can. Cosmo is really to help protect our ongoings from the likes of Enchantress and Rogue. And just another 3 power on the board early on, not too bad. Then we've got Miss Marvel, and man, she adds so much power. We often don't need the Living Tribunal, as I mentioned, because Miss Marvel can add a ton of power to all of your lanes, especially when you hit her with Onslaught and or Mystique. Then we've got Iron Lad. If we're looking at the deck here, there is not a single bad target for Iron Lad. The worst target is probably Nebula, but even then, not terrible. So Iron Lad is insanely strong in this deck. We do have Iron Man. That's an amazing target for Iron Lad. Other than that, Iron Man is just great. We can use him if we're going for the Tribunal combo, or we can just combo him with Mystique. With Ravonna in this deck, we can play Iron Man and Mystique on the same turn, on turn 6 or 7. Klaw, kind of a backup option. We often don't play him because we can get power split from Miss Marvel, but he's there if we need him. Onslaught is like the core of this deck. You would think people see you playing ongoing cards, they're expecting Onslaught. They seem to just forget about him, because all the time you can just take 4 and 8 cube wins from just laying down Onslaught on the last turn and doubling up all your ongoings. So he's insanely strong here. He just puts it all together. And then the Living Tribunal, as I mentioned, is a bit of an alternative win condition with this list. So if you don't own him, it's okay. If you do own him, you can choose to play him in here or not. I just used him when I needed it, which surprisingly wasn't all that often, again, because of Miss Marvel's power split. So let's get into some card replacement options. So here you can see the breakdown of the Series 3, 4, and 5 cards. So this deck does use 4 Series 5 cards, which is a bit on the higher end, but it's okay if you do not own all of them. I've got some great replacement options for you that we can look at right now. So all of these cards up here are pretty replaceable. Even Miss Marvel and Living Tribunal, while they're all very strong, very replaceable. I used to run this deck with a list that include Invisible Woman. She's great for surprising your opponents. You hide your big ongoing combo pieces behind her, although please be aware that she is a bit weak to Eliath with his recent change. Electro and Wave are great options if you want to go for more of a ramp style to skip straight to the 5 and 6 cost cards. Jubilee and Warpath can just add great power and pull cards out of your deck, similar to what Iron Lad does. To look at the core win conditions, again, we are really trying to just hammer in on these ongoing abilities that double up effects. So Mystique and Onslaught, being able to copy and double effects will create some insane power. And we are usually trying to go to turn 7. Ravonna allows us to get Iron Man and Mystique down like I mentioned, so we can really just mix and match our ongoing abilities, drop a ton of power on the last turn of the game to really surprise our opponents to make sure we are winning as many cubes as possible. To look at some good and bad matchups and locations, for the good, mainly against decks that don't have much counterplay for their opponents. So decks like Destroyer and Discard, while they can get really powerful, are primarily just doing their own thing. And our own thing with this ongoing power is usually going to beat that. We do also have Cosmo to shut down some of their plans. In terms of stuff we don't like seeing, it's stuff that shuts down ongoing. So Cosmo can be used to prevent Enchantress from removing your card's abilities, but Super Scroll is going to be really tough to deal with, so keep that in mind. For locations we like to see, it's anything that helps out with ongoing abilities, anything that gives our cards free power because that helps out with Iron Man and the Living Tribunal, and also anything that can give us energy discounts or more energy to use is going to be really nice. For locations we don't like seeing, it's anything that doesn't synergize with ongoing or only helps out on reveals. Also locations that you might have to fill up early like the Raft. Our deck is just going to be a bit too slow to get to, but we do have Magik in this deck to try and get rid of some of these annoying locations. Now let's look at some example gameplay in my favorite part of the video, which is the turn by turn breakdown. Turn 1, if we have Nebula, that's great. If not, it's fine. She's not needed. She's just a nice helping hand. Come around to turn 2, we are really looking to play Zabu or Ravonna. Now, Zabu is usually the better choice, but Ravonna could work if you do already have Iron Man plus Mystique in hand. But again, we'll try to do Zabu. That leads us into turn 3, where we can look to play a 4-cost card for 3, like Miss Marvel or Iron Lad. Okay, we can also go for Magik right now. So if we didn't get Zabu down, Magik may be our only real play. But she's just good. We're going to want her at some point. But assuming we went forward with Miss Marvel, turn 4, we're going to look to play one of those other cards. Okay, so these early turns, you really are just mixing and matching. You do not need a specific card by a specific turn. You have flexibility. So assuming we got Iron Lad down, he's hitting something pretty good. Hopefully it's Iron Man or Onslaught, but again, it will vary. Come around to turn 5. If we have not played Magik yet, now is our time to play her, and we can squeeze in another low-cost card like Ravonna if we have her in hand and haven't played her yet. So now we are extending the game to 7 turns, and coming into turn 6, we are really setting up for a wombo combo. So you can go ahead and drop Onslaught right now. You want to have Onslaught. He's almost always the best play here right on turn 6. Your opponent might retreat at this point, but they might also be playing a deck that generates big power, and after they see you play Onslaught, they may think that's it. That's all you have, and they're currently competing with that, so they might think they can just win from their turn 7 play. In which case, we are just going to drop down some insane stuff. Okay, if we played Onslaught turn 6, turn 7, the best play is almost always to play Mystique on top of Onslaught. So we use Mystique to copy his Onslaught ability because that will give ×6 to all ongoing cards in that location. Okay, if you have 2 Onslaught effects, it gives ×6 to all other ongoings. With Miss Marvel here, that means adding 30 power to the left and 30 power to the right, and ×6 to whatever Iron Lad pulled. So it's going to go crazy. And since we do have Ravonna on board in this example, we can also just squeeze in an Iron Man just to bump up our left lane to 70 power just to really, you know, drive it home that we are not here to play around, and we're trying to hit infinite rank as fast as we can. So that's the basic principle and game plan of this deck. Again, we do have some alternative win condition cards like Klaw and the Living Tribunal, but let's get into some nice gameplay highlights. I do not like Clintar. Clintar is straight booty. I can get rid of it with magic. Elsa? Wait, is this the new Elsa? What? Who's playing new Elsa? What? Asgard? No, that's good for them. I was gonna magic on the middle, but I think I'm gonna magic on the right now. Alright, we're doing it, I guess. Jeff, why didn't they do everything on the right? You've seen Goliath a few times, it's still in lockdown. Yeah, I've still seen him in lockdown and some just other kind of standard decks that were around before the patch. Okay, I cannot Claw, or I can't Iron Lad over here in case he gets Claw. I guess we're gonna do this. If he gets Iron Man though, that's pretty awesome. Okay, what do they got? Is it a Kitty Pryde? Oh wait, they did destroy, so the card doesn't get the bonus. Oh, it was Onslaught. Okay.
Behold my mighty hand.
Onslaught's actually hitting Zabu, which is pretty funny. Unfortunately, though, if I draw Iron Man and I have 2 Ravonnas, he's at 3. I don't think I win this. I think I need to get magic. Or I have magic. Wait a minute, it's a 7-turn game. Okay, wait a minute. We're in this for the long haul. Okay, we're tripping. Let's do this. I forgot we got an extra turn. Okay, that will open back up later. We can save it for later. Ooh, and it did come out. So I will go ahead and I think I can snap on this. This looks pretty great. If I draw Mystique, that's golden. Mystique is golden because I can play her and Iron Man the same turn. I'm not drawing Mystique, never mind. Never mind, that's not happening. Bounce it. Okay, so they're obviously going to get really strong Darkhawk. No chance of Mystique is tough, but I am winning right now. I guess they're closer in the middle, so we Iron Man middle. They snapped. It makes me think they have like a counter card, right? Like they have a Super Scroll or something. Why would they snap? Or Rogue or something. So I think we're just gonna... We honestly have a ton of power. So we'll see what they're up to.
Iron Man.
Okay. 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 What? They snapped on me on... They super boomer snap. That was a turn 7 snap. Ravonna here's nice. What's up, William? How's it going? How are you doing tonight? X23. Morag? What? I don't love these locations. They're pretty bad for me. Okay, if I get some kind of power boost from this location, or if I have priority and I get Cosmo down, I'm snapping. Oh, I got the power boost. Okay, well I just said if I have priority or like power boost, I'm snapping. Now they can still kill their stuff with Killmonger, I understand. But it's also going to pull one of their cards with Grand Central, and that's probably good for me unless it pulls Mystique. With all my other cards, it's fine. So I'm going to magic the right lane. Boom! Yep, stuck there. The Deathlock. Oh, baby! We're on a winning streak. We are just taking fat wins. Okay, I'm feeling very good. If we draw the Living Tribunal, this is a GG. Once again, math prevailed, yes. That's just my stream now. It's just, we do a lot of math here. Okay, I snapped because Cosmo, Iron Man with a Tribunal deck on Nidavellir getting free power doubled up is what you call freelo, and we like freelo. So we're going to at least take 2 cubes. Did we block our opponent playing Rock Slide or something? Swordmaster, is this a bot? Nobody plays Swordmaster, even in discard, right? Who's honestly playing Swordmaster? I don't even know if we play Magik. I don't think we need to... Magik's kind of nice, I guess. I guess we do play Magik. Okay, this is definitely a bot, because they Ghost Ridered with nothing discarded. So, this is another case where we don't want to win too hard. Okay. Try not to win too hard, okay. Let's do this. Tribunal middle next turn should put us behind, and if we draw Mystique... Yeah, they played Hellcow and Cosmo, that's real big brain.
Assemble.
They're gonna snap on us right now, I think. Yeah. Of course. So last turn we can do Iron Man plus Mystique, or if we don't draw Mystique, it's Iron Man plus Iron Lad. And Iron Lad could pull Mystique. Unless we draw Onslaught, the only option is Mystique or Nebula. Okay, they played another card on Cosmo, and then Sabretooth. They played 2 on reveals on Cosmo. Okay, we're still losing, right? Well, oh, we're winning pretty hard. No, they're winning the middle so hard, though, so... Also, there's a super loud siren going by. So I don't think I Iron Lad, because if he gets Nebula, it doesn't matter. If I can miss Marvel into the middle, which hits Iron Man even more. Let's do this. Did the bot stick around? It stuck around. 8 cuber. Foolish bot. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute! What? It hit me with Magneto? This bot's genius! This bot destroyed me! Apparently I still won, but this bot was genius. It played Magneto on Fist Tower. What?
Victory.
Oh my gosh. That was the best bot play I've ever seen in my entire life, and they still lost the game. We're probably going to lose Mojo World, so I'm just going to play Nebula over here, give up Mojo World. I'll play 1 card there, but I don't think we're going to fight for it. Although we might have to. This is really good for Nebula, because the other lanes look like you want to play there. So I think we can snap here. We've got a really good start. Alright. They snap back. I do think they're going to play in the middle still. I was wrong. But they still get kind of screwed over in the middle. Could it be Loki deck that drew poorly? Spider-Ham just moves over. Okay, so they just played him to move a werewolf. Although they could have done Spider-Ham on the right, right? Thor left, Spider-Ham right, so they didn't actually need to waste Spider-Ham, in my honest opinion. But I wonder if my opponent fills up their board. And why'd they play on top of Werewolf by Night? Okay, all they did was draw that card. I don't know how they're gonna win the middle. I mean, they do have Thor.
Behold my mighty hand.
Wait, what if they get rid of Limbo? Oh, they did. Wait, it's a high Evo deck. It's high Evo.
Union to me.
Okay, wait a minute. So let's say we get Tribunal from Iron Lad. Let's if it's not Tribunal, I guarantee win. So let's say worst case scenario, it is Tribunal. We'll actually play Iron Lad on the right first because our opponent could have Eliath. But I'm gonna YOLO it. I'm going for a 50-50. It's Magneto? Okay, it doesn't matter. Give me Iron Man. Uh-oh, that's bad. Oh, we even lost power. Wait, what? It looked like Mystique copied Onslaught. Is that right? Oh no, it does say copy Tribunal. It's just Onslaught hitter. Okay. Her animation was, or her animation looked funny. Okay, we did not win the 50-50. We risked 8 cubes for it. You gotta risk it for the biscuit sometimes. I need to get rid of Danger Room. Danger Room. I also kind of want to get rid of Mojo World, but that's not happening. It's a Shuri deck, okay. Let's do this. And I guess this. Let's do the opposite order. He was not expecting the 3 Cerebros. Oh, the -3. Yeah. Okay, we don't have priority, unfortunately. We cannot block that with Cosmo. Actually, we already missed the chance to block it. So it doesn't matter. Okay, I do have Magik down. Yeah, I think I'm going to be in the clear. Because we're going to go ahead and do this and we'll actually have priority. See you in the Discord as well. Okay, Typhoid Mary, we're not worried about.
I am Iron Man.
If we block Taskmaster, that's hilarious. They could left, but I think they actually Taskmaster middle, but I don't want to play Cosmo there. I don't think that's worth it. No way. Did they left? Did they Taskmaster left?
I am Iron Man.
Oh, that hurts. They know they lost. They're gone. They just retreating right now. That's tough. That's a good Cosmo. No way, they stuck it out? Oh, they might have Enchantress. Uh-oh. We lost. We took the... I just thought of that last second. I'm like, wait a minute. It's a... We didn't lose? No way. They hit Miss Marvel, Mystique, and Onslaught with Enchantress, and we didn't lose. No way. Math. Yeah, big math. That makes this deck even more math heavy. Why you gotta do this to me? You should have not told me, Oscar. Okay, Nebula over here. Sentinel. Okay, the Bifrost we don't want. Because we want Nebula to stay on New York, because that's an annoying location to have to fill up. Okay, it's maybe Bounce. It's Cerebro 3. Are we back-to-back Cerebro games? If it is Cerebro 3, they won't have Rogue or Enchantress. And we did get lucky that the Rogue last game only hit Iron Lad. Okay, it's definitely Cerebro 3. So they should have nothing for ongoing, right? Like for my ongoing, they'll have nothing.
Oh, snap.
I don't think there's anything with 3 power that deals with ongoing. Rogues 2, Enchantress 4, Super Scrolls 2. But if they have some, what's up, Fish Eye? How you doing? The best Rocket League streamer in the business. How you doing? Okay. Iron Lad could get Tribunal, which is amazing. But if it gets Onslaught or Mystique, that's pretty dang good. So I'm going to do Iron Lad plus Ravonna. If it gets Mystique, I get to then play Iron Man plus Mystique next turn. If it gets Onslaught, it's also very nice. The worst thing, I think, is Living Tribunal. But even then, with Iron Man in the middle, it's not so bad. Onslaught, okay.
Behold my mighty hand.
Oh, they just instant retreat.
Victory.
The instant retreat once he hit Onslaught. They're like, I'm out of here. Get me out of here. When I play no more, it's so many 8-cube wins. And I don't even have Invisible Woman in it anymore. I had all those big wins before because of Invisible Woman, I thought, but people just don't respect it. You gotta respect the pouch, man. We'll get rid of the Bifrost. Yeah, this... You witnessed a good time, Oscar. This is a Sunday video right here. That location sucks for us. I guess we're not getting rid of the Bifrost. We have to play this on curve because we don't want Iron Lad on the right location. We realistically just want him middle. Are they a Shuri deck? They're playing... They have 0 avatar. No, what? Get out of town!
Enough said, bub.
Oh my gosh. What's up with that? Y'all see that? Y'all see what they did to me? That's crazy. I wonder if they have Odin. They probably have Swarm. They're probably discard with Gambit. Yeah, they're discard deck. Okay. Oh, Iron Man. Oh, baby. Give us Tribunal. This is GG. They did get a draw, but if we get Tribunal... Actually, I think it's already GG. If I'm being for real. And I am for real. Because we're going to do Iron Man right here, and then we can Mystique it. Those random gambits. Yeah, honestly, it didn't matter. They got out early. Obviously, it would have been better to hit Magik instead of Zabu, but I don't think it actually mattered in terms of how my curve is playing out. We could have gone for Ravonna and Nebula right now to save Iron Man plus Mystique, but I don't know. If I draw Living Tribunal, I'm going to Mystique middle. If I don't draw Living Tribunal, I might Mystique on the right. Okay, so they played Nico, so they have no way to get rid of Limbo. Dracula's going to get really strong, but I can just play Onslaught middle, and that's 42 power. Onslaught plus Iron Man to Iron Lad is 42. Literally 42 power. Ooh, we're going to Onslaught, Mystique, Miss Marvel in the middle. And like Oscar mentioned, we're going to get +6 to the right. There's no way they have Wong, Mystique, Odin. I will lose. Oh, what is up? Oh, shoot, they snapped on me. Mr. Kilo 423. How's it going? We're about to take a fat dub. You're gonna win something good. You don't gotta know what's going on. We're destroying our opponent. They don't even know. They might know after I play Onslaught here. That's a pretty good sign.
Behold my mighty
They're gonna retreat. We already got 52 in the middle. Oh, we even got Tribunal. We're not gonna play Tribunal though. Times 6 to Iron Man. Times 6 to Miss Marvel gives 32. Times 2, it's 64 on the right. I have 64 on the right and like just fat power in the middle. They stuck around! What? Oh, baby!
behold my mighty hand.
Yeah, what's up, Josiah? I know it's you. I was just saying the name you typed in. Oh, baby. 1100? Sheesh. Zooey mama. That's a score. That's the biggest number I've gotten in a while. 1100 to 12. You never played against like ongoing decks or Living Tribunal, so you just didn't think of the card. And then he got popular after he got buffed. But now people stop playing him again. Or they only play him in discard. And if nobody's playing a deck, like that makes that deck twice as good for climbing to infinite. Because people are not thinking of it or playing around it as much. It's like, yeah, the tier 1 decks are tier 1, but everybody knows what's exactly in your deck and what you're doing each turn. Okay, that's a good location for me. I believe. Yeah, now he's not Shang-Chi-able. That's a good point. I'm thinking we do want to go for a really big... We'll see what deck our opponent's playing, but we could go for a really big Tribunal here.
Wind, aid
Wait a minute, can I just beat that? I think I'm just going to hit with Magik. Alright, no, these are both 3 costs. They're snapping. I don't think I mind that too much. They could actually go for Professor X right now. On the right. Magneto! Where is this Magneto coming from? Magneto's everywhere. But they played him too early. But Magneto is rampant right now on ladder. Okay, this is going to be fine, though. This is going to be fine because we're going to get a fat Iron Man with Tribunal. It's going to go really hard. But Magneto is running rampant right now, guys. Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for Magnetos. They're hitting Miss Marvels. They're hitting Darkhawks. They're out here. Hide your kids. Hide your wife. Because they move everybody out here. Oh, wait a minute. That's okay for us. Although Tribunal middle obviously would have seemed better.
Is my judgment.
Okay, so I'm going to snap right now.
Oh, snap.
We're just going to go for a YOLO Iron Man next turn if we don't draw him. He's going to be at 4 cost, so we actually can't play him with Mystique and Iron Lad unless we play Ravonna. If we Ravonna, we can Onslaught, Iron Lad, Mystique, or, you know, depending on what we draw. Oh no, they Legioned us. We forgot about Legion. Oh, we got hit with Legion. That was a good deck by them. I don't know what... It was just a tempo deck, I guess. It was pretty good, though. They deserve that win big time. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please remember to subscribe if you have not already. It really helps me out, and I'll see you next time.